Classic cars. They're admired and prized by enthusiasts the world over. And there's one man on a mission to help keep them on the road.
That is lovely.
This is Colin Denton. He's passionate about classics and a font of knowledge.
Do you know what the best thing for that? Probably some baker foil and some water.
One thing all classics have in common, they break down.
I've got a problem with a horn.
Every time I do a long journey.
But Colin has got the solution. Tinker Days.
We're saying, come in, we've got ramps, we've got jacks, we've got axle stands. You're actually bringing it into a workshop so that you can repair it and the mechanic can help you to do it.
That's it, got in full lock.
In today's Tinker session,
You're right in the front, yeah.
a Jag 420 with a devilishly defective side light.
Try it now. Definitely knackered, mate.
A VW Beetle goes on a trip down memory lane.
This is crazy. It's like stepping back in time, this car.
And the team meets the workshop's most reluctant tinkerer.
Can you give you some overalls?
No, I'm not interested in that.
He's wearing a nice jacket. He might injure himself. He might damage the car. It's not worth it.
Today, the Classic Car Garage is playing host to a Tinker Day for the Afro Classics, a car club that Colin and Amand are members.
The Alpina, I love that thing. I like that Jensen, man.
I suppose you're going to line them up.
Yes, line them up.
Yeah, well, they finally got here. And of course, they don't come light in terms of cars.
They bring down with them a flavour that we don't get with other clubs.
And everyone wants something, so plenty of work to do today. Oh, too much work to do today.
No, that way, and go back.
Revved up and ready to go is club chair Gary Gordon.
We are the UK's largest African and Caribbean classic car club.
It don't make sense to put it on now.
No, not everything needs to be sprayed.
Our members come here because of their love for classic cars. And once they arrive, they realise that their love of humanity and their culture is the most important thing, and that is what binds us together.
Apart from the cam and the heads.
The club has bagged a spot for members to show off their classics at a show in a few days' time, if today's Tinker session can get them running in tip-top condition.
Tinker Day is brilliant because you start to see who the anoraks are amongst you. And they're just straight in there, almost wanting to tell Colin how to do his job.
Step aside, Colin, as the first anorak is about to grace the garage. In the 1960s, the Italian-designed and British-built Jensen Interceptor was conceived. This grand touring car, packing both style and performance, was quite the sensation, marketed as a hot desk on wheels.
Absolutely crammed with every office aid any tycoon could ever wish for. Come to think of it, even at the price, it must work out cheaper than renting an office.
The proud owner of this 1974 Mark III Burgundy beauty is Calvin Holder, whose obsession with the Jensen Interceptor dates back to his childhood.
This is my dream. What I fell in love with was, if you look at this back window, to me, this is the sexiest looking car I think I've ever seen, with this massive, massive window. I've added a Webasto sunroof to it because I just wanted to give it that open air feeling. All the dashboard I've had made up, all the white dials I've had made up, and best of all is the 7.2 litre engine. Now, people always say to me, how much miles do you get to the gallon? I just tell them 2 lampposts. So I've had this car 28 years. All my money went on this car to get it to this state it is at the moment. My pride and joy.
And the man entrusted to tinker with Calvin's pride and joy is fellow club member and friend Colin.
Calvin, you brought back one of my favourite cars
Colin,
ever to come in this
someone
workshop.
who's got a Triumph Stag, mate, I take that as a big compliment.
I love this car.
Not as much as I do.
I know. I've always said that if I want to know anything about Jensen's, I ask you.
Yeah, well, that's a compliment as well. You know what I mean?
What needs to be done today?
When I start it up in my garage, one of the baffles on the exhaust is rattling.
Do you know which side?
Yeah, the left side.
OK, let's have a look.
Exhaust boxes are designed to reduce the noise produced by gases as they leave a car's engine. But it seems Calvin's is having the opposite effect.
When I started out from cold, it's rattling away.
OK.
So I was advised to change it. So I bought 2 new ones.
Yes.
So I'd like to remove this today, if we can, and obviously fit the new one that I've got.
OK.
And hopefully that should cure the problem.
All right, I'm going to get the WD-40.
Yeah, OK then.
The Jensen Interceptor boasts not 1 but 2 exhausts. Not one to do anything by half, Calvin plans to replace both at the same time with his shiny new made-to-measure replacements. He's even roped in additional Afro Classics members to help him with the tinker.
Harry and Les are going to help me work on the car to sort the exhaust out today. So they're very technical on stuff like that. Me and Ronnie are just going to knock the bolts off and hope for the best. So, yeah.
The tinkering trio wastes no time getting hands-on with the hand tools.
This is a 14.
Yeah, you need a 13.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
But Colin's convinced this particular tinker requires a little more oomph.
Why do you guys work so hard?
I know, mate. See, the problem is, this is always loaded. If your battery's gone, you can't do anything with it. This is always live. When I was an apprentice,
until this runs out,
the guy who taught me my job told me always use a screwdriver because it's always loaded. A dual never is. Right.
Glad we got that sorted out then.
This makes me feel immensely proud.
This is what you call tinkering day.
See? And they love it. These 3 people are in their absolute element. And you know what? They don't want me to get involved because this is them doing what they would like to do, but never have the opportunity to do it.
Here we go.
With the faulty exhaust freed,
Mind the car.
just minutes into this tinker, Calvin and his merry men are on the home straight.
Exhaust paste on there.
OK.
And we're going to slide that one in.
Yeah.
And hopefully everything should line up. Put the brackets back on.
You're going to run a test fit first on that?
Yeah, we're going to do that first to make sure it's right. If not, we're going to have to put that all back together again.
OK.
Right, Les, when you say out, does that mean that's going to the back, yeah? Out that way, yeah?
So we're going to take the box off, put a new exhaust box on. But this isn't one that you can buy off the shelf. This exhaust has had to be made specifically for this car.
I'm just going to make sure that when we put this one on, that the hole is big enough for the other exhaust to go in, and then we can make sure that it's the right length. So I'm just going to try and wiggle it in.
With a wiggle and a jiggle, will this made-to-measure exhaust actually fit?
There we go. It's in there. That's gone on. So we know that that's going to fit. It could have gone wrong because I gave the guy the measurements for the pipes. So I hope that I gave him the right measurements. So obviously it looks like I have, so we should be good to go. I didn't realise it was going to be this easy.
They don't make them the way they used to, and they've got more character.
2.5, 171 bhp. I'm telling you.
The Classic Garage is buzzing with car club members queuing up to get their rides ready for the upcoming show.
We love doing the shows because you always meet interesting people, and someone's always got a story about maybe a neighbour that used to have a car like that, or when they were growing up, they wanted a car like that.
I know a bit about mechanics and stuff like that, but I just love the drive, the way they look, the speed. That's it.
Well, you're not the only one, as the owner of the next Classic is most certainly all about the drive. This Volkswagen Karmann gear from the 1970s combines the chassis and mechanicals of a Beetle. bodywork by German coach house Karmann, topped off with the sleek and stylish design by Italian Carrozzeria Gear. And also packing plenty of panache is its owner, professional singer Chukwuma Wagadugu, whose devotion to looking dapper has earned him a rather distinguished nickname.
I'm referred to as James Bond.
I'm someone that likes style, appreciate elegance, and I like colour. My beloved Karmann gear. I've had this car for 7 years. A car that really has a fantastic shape. It's a car that attracts a lot of attention whenever I drive it.
Come back just a little bit more,
And it's the job of Amand to ensure this head-turner is fighting fit for the Bicester Scramble.
Hi, Amand. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
This is a very nice car.
It's 1971, so...
51 years old.
Yeah, 51 years old.
What have you brought it in for?
I brought it in because the horn's not working properly.
I can give you some tools.
No.
You don't do tools?
No. Look, am I going to do tools in this?
I guess not, but we can give you some overalls.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Not
Listen, I do what I do. You do. That's why you have the overalls on, and that's why I brought it to you. Called tinkering, yeah?
Called tinkering.
Right, so you're going to tinker.
Okay.
And I'm going to observe.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay.
Right, wonderful. Okay.
He's wearing a nice jacket. He's not in the mood. He might make a mistake. He might injure himself. He might damage the car. It's not worth it. Oh, so you'll be able to do it yourself, right? And you should have seen his face. No! He goes.
Yeah, Chucks will put a cravat on. Yeah, he wouldn't put a pair of gloves on.
It has an E-type engine and gearbox. And the guys came over with a tool and he just went, handed it to me. There you go, like that. Now, I would have been there for a good hour trying to think, I know, how do you do that? Did it in a couple of minutes. Tinker day.
New old stock engine shroud.
The Afro Classics Club boasts over 170 members, and it extends beyond their love of classic cars.
Everyone wants to be here, really for the same reason. Not always get their car repaired. Sometimes it's just about the camaraderie, getting to see people with cars that they would like themselves to own.
Well, while I'm here, he'll have a look and see if he understands it more than what I do.
With our club, we're trying to engage the family, and that's why family is quite important to us. And we encourage our members to bring along their wives, children, and have a good time.
Well, the next car to arrive at the garage is most certainly a family affair. This 1967 Jaguar 420 is a fine example of a compact sporting saloon. It promised to pamper its driver with power steering, servo brakes, and luxurious leather seats. And it certainly puts a smile on the face of father and daughter, Emil and Amy.
I've owned this car since 1994. It's just a wonderful car to drive, wonderful car to own. I bought it as a rolling shell. My daughter Amy, she has become a classic car enthusiast at her young, tender age of 14.
I really like the front of the car. I don't know what it is, but it just has a certain quality. It really makes it stand out.
For Amy, it's a wonderful experience. For me, it's great to have the opportunity to work with my daughter and to nurture her in what I hope that's going to be a lifelong ambition and passion of hers. I've been promising her this car since she was a really tiny little girl, so now she keeps reminding me as she's getting older that it actually is her car.
That's it, got in full lock.
Emil is a devoted self-tinkerer.
You're right in the front, yeah.
But there's one issue he's hoping electrical whiz Mark will be able to shine some light on.
That's it. Watch your back, mate. Hi, how you doing? OK, so, well, lovely car.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful,
Thank you.
isn't it? How long have you had it?
Since 1994.
You had this since 1994?
I have indeed, 1994.
Okay. 28 years,
Excellent,
yeah, OK. Yeah, brilliant. So did you help your dad much?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah?
I try to.
You try
where
to?
I can.
So you let her loose? You have a go?
Let her loose is maybe an exaggeration, but,
okay.
But she does try to help me on bits and pieces.
Training.
Yeah.
So why are we here?
When you put the side lights on, this side light here doesn't come on.
Is that a bulb or an LED?
Bulb.
That's a bulb. So that's an original fitment. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So possibly just a bulb. Have you tried a bulb?
Well, I did try, but we got around with the wire. It worked, then didn't work. So I think there's more than that. I think it's an earthing problem.
All right. I'm going to get Amy involved today, actually, quite a lot. You know, she's really keen. You know, she's really enthusiastic. So I'm going to take her under my wing. She's going to be my apprentice.
First, Mark needs to remove the faulty side light.
So that one there's not on, is it?
Giving the club's youngest edition the opportunity to start tinkering.
All right. Do you know how that comes off? Yep.
This one
These
and
ones
this one
here?
come off with a flathead screwdriver.
Okay, brilliant.
Then the whole light unit will just come out.
So if I get you a screwdriver?
Sure.
Dad, how'd you feel?
As long as she's careful.
Yeah. Hold very close to that and just make sure that stays on. Try and hold that as well. That's it. Right, so super gentle. You got that, okay.
With the side light successfully dismantled, it appears there's an unexpected item inside the Jag's fitting.
That's more like tin foil.
Right, okay.
So someone's put that in there, and that shouldn't really be in there. Did you say you put that bulb in or not? This is it. Dad's been tinkering, and this is the result. Don't follow your dad's footsteps.
We can clamp everything back up like that and then put the back pipe on, and we should be good to go.
Calvin, with help from club members Harry and Les, is close to swapping out 2 exhausts on his Jensen Interceptor in record time. But there's a spanner in the works.
Calvin, we've got a problem. Have a look.
That one's bigger.
We have 2 ends at the same.
Right, so that ain't going to work then, is it?
Right, so that...
Although one end of the exhaust box fits the Jensen's engine outlet, the other end doesn't fit the exhaust pipe, meaning it's unusable.
Looks like the measurement I gave him wasn't completely correct, because I should have had one end bigger than the other one, and I got him to make them both the same size. So we have got a problem. We're going to have to put the old box back on, and I'm going to have to send them back and get them to redo them again. A little bit of a downer, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day.
The exhaust boxes will need to be modified, but that's not a job for a tinker day. They'll have to go back to the manufacturer for new fittings to be welded on.
I'm not feeling great, but it's not the end of the world. I did say that I hope my measurements were correct, but obviously I measured the outside diameter of the bracket with the pipe on it, which gave me the biggest section of the pipe. And now I realise that they had a reducer inside, which reduced the size of the exhaust. So I actually gave him the wrong size for one side.
So for now, if Calvin wants to drive home this evening, refitting the faulty exhaust is the only option.
This is all part of tinkering. So you come in hoping that the job's going to go well. And in 9 out of 10 times, it does. But every now and again, it doesn't. It happens to me as well. I mean, sometimes I leave here, I'm crying. Oh, it didn't go well. Oh, my good God. Yeah, when it happens.
It might not have been the outcome Calvin wanted, but he's counting his lucky stars his pride and joy won't be spending the night in Colin's workshop.
Sounds pretty healthy. There's no rattles. It sounds nice and tight. So...
yeah, it sounds all right. It's back to where it was before. It would have sounded a bit crispier if we'd had the new boxes fitted, but we'll get there.
Can I jump in and have a look?
Yeah, by all means.
On the Karmann gear, a man's been entrusted to get to the bottom of Tinkershire Jakuma's intermittent horn.
That's your horn push.
Horn faults are often due to an issue with the wiring terminals.
Okie doke.
But the Karmann gears appear to be all intact.
Hit it. Come on. We got the rhythm going. Oh, yeah, we got the rhythm going. There you go.
With the horn sounding when Amand connects the terminals, the likely culprit is the internal workings of the switch.
When you squeeze that in there.
Yeah.
This bit should connect to that bit. Ah, I find the screw has come off.
And with a loose screw a clear indicator, Amand now needs to open it up.
So I'll get a screwdriver.
Right, okay.
Undo that, go to the bench, and have a good look at it.
Yeah, yeah.
And check.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm suspicious that the missing screw was stopping the switch from working correctly. So I'm going to put the screw back on and check the switch on the table and see if it works. If it works, he's got a horn. If it doesn't, then it's damaged and he needs to replace that part.
The delicate job of dismantling the horn gives Amand the perfect opportunity to showcase one of his favourite tips.
A bit of tape on it and drawn some lines on it so that when it comes apart, I can put them back together where they were. So now I can just cut through it. And then when this comes off relative to that, I can reassemble them. This is mystery time. I have no idea what I'm going to find, but I'm just having a look. And I hope it doesn't do any strange things.
Great.
See, I told you, some springs and a contact.
Oh, wow.
So I'll carefully reassemble.
Right, so it's good thing you did do the marking.
Yes, of course.
It's likely the slip springs were preventing the horn from making contact.
I shall go get some Loctite, take
brilliant.
one screw out, Loctite it, pop it in, one at a time.
I'm beginning to feel excited.
To ensure the horn encasement doesn't come loose again, Amand wants to seal it with screw glue.
If you don't find the Loctite, I think...
You'll be able to do that yourself, you mean?
No.
The man is terrified of touching a screwdriver. Think, Loctite.
Let me have a look upstairs.
Would you be good enough, please?
I may have some upstairs.
Please.
I am going to look right now.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully we'll find it for you.
Thank you.
The purists don't like what I've done, but I've got some speakers on the back wall, got a lovely sub in the boot, so yeah.
Inside the garage, it's tools down for a quick pit stop and the chance for the tinkerers to refuel.
The power steering cooling pipe done. This is good.
But for mechanic Nick, it's a chance to gear up for the next imminent arrival.
Tinker Days do mean a lot to me. Certainly gives me a new lease of life. I've been doing cars since I was a youngster, and this is a nice opportunity where I'm able to, if you like, relive those early experiences through the cars that I'm working on now.
Well, the next car through the shutters should tick all the boxes. One of the most iconic classics on the road, the Volkswagen Beetle, or Type 1, as it's formerly known, was the brainchild of Ferdinand Porsche in 1930s Germany. Over 21 million of these two-door, rear-engined economy cars were built in over 20 countries between 1938 and 2003, crowning it the longest vehicle production in history. And this fine 1970s example is owned by one of the club's youngest members, serial car restorer Jason Charlton.
I found this one on Facebook. It was in a barn for 20 years. Went down in the dark by the time I got there, put some fresh fuel and a battery in it, off it went. Once I got it, I parked in my driveway, a delivery van came, hit the front end, pushed the back end to the gate, the front and back end got crushed. So that was my cue to do a restoration.
Jason's a self-taught tinkerer, picking up knowledge and know-how from online videos and other club members from Tinker Days like this.
You can tinker with your friends. Everyone's around here, everyone's willing to help you out. Everyone likes to get involved with these things, everyone likes to get hands-on. So it's a pretty cool place.
And he needed all of his newly acquired skills to turn this Beetle from a wreck into his dream ride.
Chopped the front and back ends off, put new parts front and back, rebuilt the braking system, rebuilt the engine, just rebuilt everything while I was at it. So now it drives like a normal bug. How you doing?
Not too bad. Good to see you again.
Been a while.
And today he's hoping classic car mechanic Nick will be able to help solve his latest car conundrum.
Yeah, there's a few little tweaks.
Jason's happy with how the car runs mechanically, but he needs to tinker with the interior trim.
I had 6 speakers, had the holes cut for it.
Right.
Then I relocated it to the footwell.
Okay.
So now it's just a great gaping hole.
The idea is to cover the ugly hole in the passenger door with a speaker grille. But the driver's door needs a more radical makeover.
I need to cover this with that speaker cover, spray it all black, and just throw it on.
Door cards are simply a piece of hardboard covered in vinyl to hide the mechanics of the door lever and window winder.
This is crazy. It's like stepping back in time, this car. It's got all the elements of old.
It's easier once you got the ramp to take them off and do the wheels, like they come out the showroom.
But that's enough now.
There's not a miserable face in the house. Everyone is having a great time. Aren't you, Jeffrey?
Like many owners of classic cars, once you've bought one, they go out and buy another. And then they buy a third or they buy a fourth. And it becomes something that is obsessive, but it's nice obsessive.
In here. Tight left, tight left. Come on, tight left.
One club member who's certainly racking up the classic rides is Nigel Joseph. Nigel's always had a soft spot for Jaguars, and this tidy XK8 convertible from the early noughties is one of 3 that he currently owns.
This one, an XK8 Coupe, and an XJ6. I acquired this because I just wanted to treat myself to a convertible, and I bought it 8 years ago. It's a 4-litre remap to a 5-litre. My mother used to drive classic Jaguars, my father did, my uncles did, and I was just brought up on them. And that's all I've ever had, Jaguars.
Nigel's paralysed from the waist down, but he's still able to enjoy the thrill of driving his classics thanks to specially engineered hand controls that attach to the car's pedals.
Pushes for acceleration, and then push on the other side for the actual brake. Just because you're disabled don't mean you can't do certain things. Anything is achievable.
When I squeeze the horn push, it should give me the high-pitched noise.
It's all smiles with the Karmann gear, as Amand has solved the mystery of Chakuma's broken horn. But the job can't be completed until he finds the elusive tube of screw glue.
Fingers crossed, Colin has found what I want.
Is this any good?
Thread locker. You're such a good man. God bless you.
It's all right. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Is this like super glue?
Sort of. But
it's not as...
It is removable.
When you say it's removable, what does that mean?
Basically, the idea of locking a thread is so that vibration doesn't undo it.
Okay.
It's not to glue it in there like a cement forever.
Right, okay.
It's just so that normal vibration, some of the nuts and bolts on cars, you do have to put thread locker on them before you put them on.
Right,
because engine vibration can loosen things.
Right, I said it's the first time I've heard of it.
You've heard of it, yeah. We're going to put that in there. Screw that in.
With the horn securely fastened, it's time to put the Tinker to the test.
There you go. Happy, yeah, definitely. It's repaired and it's working. And it's a delightful blowing of the horn. Yeah. Thanks very much.
No problem.
With Chakuma's horn sounding sweetly once again, the next stop will be the Bicester Scramble.
I've been keen on classic cars all my life. It brings back all the youth from the days when I couldn't even afford some of these classic cars. So it's nice now that I can drive a lot of these cars.
The tinkering is all about the fiddling with the cars. Not many of them are actual mechanics. Some have an idea, some have tried something and it hasn't quite worked. But it's really nice to see that they've made some effort.
Takes, if it does, great. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to test with a multimeter that we've got power.
Mark's still hard at work, sorting out the side light on Emil and Amy's Jag.
You can hold that. You're super still. And Amy, you can
The multimeter reading will determine if there's enough power going to the light fitting or if there's a bigger fault than just a bodged bulb.
Basically, when your dad was holding this,
He pulled it.
we pulled it out,
Okay.
and it's pulled the wire out of the back of the bulb holder.
Okay.
The loose earth cable is the likely cause of the blackout and needs reconnecting.
This is freaking you out. So he can't look, can he?
Just be careful with that spanner or that
I will,
pliers,
I will be,
whatever
I
it is
will
you've got
be.
there.
But Emil seems more concerned about his precious paintwork.
Every time I get these tools near his wing, I can feel his heartbeat and his breath get a bit faster. He's sweating.
It's true. They're like an expectant father.
Try it now. Definitely knackered, mate. The bulb fell apart.
Emil might need to replace the blown bulb, but the good news is the side light fitting is working once again.
We've fixed the earth wire. It's now got a much stronger and better connection. Dad's got a bulb at home, so he's going to go home. He's only allowed to tinker with this one light, and that's it. There's no more.
Front light fixed, Emil's also keen to use a tinker session to resolve another issue. This one's with the Jag's reverse lights.
When we put the rear lights on, the reversing lights, which should only come on when the car's in reverse, come on when the tail lights are on.
Okay.
I suspect, because I changed this to LED, maybe the polarity.
Someone's been in there tinkering away.
I'm a tinkerer. Sometimes I'm at home on board, I've got nothing to do, and I go into the garage and start doing things, do a little bit of research on YouTube. Maybe I've made the odd mistake or so.
So all these 4 lights are wired together, so the power's coming through and just all powering up. So I'm just trying to figure out. This one here's been cut. When did you do this?
Maybe several years back.
Yeah, so we've had this like this. He's only just realised.
Take this, kids. Don't do things that you don't understand.
This wire here really should be powering your reverse lights. That reverse light is now going into the number plate light. So the number plate light's coming on and powering up like a Christmas tree.
This is luminous from the back.
Did you not think you need this?
I wonder why they put it there, but...
I love him. I love him. He's great.
Dad, Emil, may have got into a muddle over the wiring.
So you hold that.
But it's another opportunity for daughter Amy to get tinkering.
So I've got my apprentice here, Amy, and I'm not going to tell Dad, but she's by far doing a much better job, I think, than Dad.
Lights now correctly wired, it's time to give them a whirl.
So reverse light, reverse. That's it, neutral. Side lights off. Side lights on. Side lights off. On. Yeah, reverse. Yay! Amy, well done, mate.
Today was an experience, fun working with my daughter. I learned a lot.
It works.
Yeah, they're all good.
I feel like now I know a lot more about like the different parts of the car and how it works in like depth. Yeah.
You know, what's great about it, they've actually come out with a really good result. It's just been a great tinker session.
Thank you both.
Thanks, mate. Really great to meet you.
Thank you, my darling. Give me a kiss, come on.
Right, now go home.
OK, let's go.
And I know about the exhaust now, so I've learned about that needs turning.
As well as the tinkers, club days are a great opportunity for members to share their knowledge on fixing and maintaining classics.
You can see how the colour looks.
It looks
Can you see the difference? Yeah? The best person to trust when maintaining your car and cleaning your car is yourself. Yeah.
I love the way it looks, but I just have nowhere to do it myself. If you're a classic car owner without a proper garage or without a driveway, then it's really difficult.
This is in place for me to line everything up. Because the alternative to this is to glue it on.
The last job of the day is Jason's Beetle. And Nick has managed to find some screws to attach the speaker grills to the door cards.
So now we're thinking using some drill bits and drilling from underneath through the door card into the speaker grill.
Set. Right, so while I'm putting the drill away,
this should just line up.
With the fixing for the grill covers now complete, it's time to go back to black.
I've learned that you gotta use vinyl paint for these type of flexible parts. Otherwise, we'll just crack off or react in a weird way. So at the moment, I'm just kind of cleaning out, making sure it's all nice and clean, all the little cracks. So the paint will take to it a bit better. No way. So close. As far as I can go today. I need to get one more can just to finish everything off. I had a little problem with the spray, I ran out.
Oh, right.
Jason's door card transformation may have hit a roadblock, but he's keen to see if his work in progress gets Nick's seal of approval.
so it's looking good. Looks like when you get the next can, it will end up looking like you want it to. No more at all in the tin.
Empty.
Well done.
Thanks to Nick, Jason's just left with a small task of adding a second coat. And the door cards should be good as new.
Yeah, we just need to do that side and then we're done.
As the final tinkers draw to an end, it's time for Colin and his team to wrap things up.
That makes this probably the tinker day of this whole year. And I can't wait for the crew to come back. But not too soon, because it's going to take a bit of time to recover.
For the members, it's just been absolutely awesome. So, thank you, good night, God bless.
Top man, Gary.
All right, be good.
Yes.
I'm going home now. I'll see you next week, Mr. Scramble. Don't be
there.
late.
No, I won't be
We're
late.
meeting at the Ace Cafe, 6:30, because that's classic car life.
6:30 a.m.
Yes. Good night, God bless.
OK, thanks, Scout. End of another tinker day. Lights off, go home and prepare for the next one.
It's 6:30 a.m. in North London. Flush from the success of their Tinker Day, Colin's gathered with his Afro Classics clubmates outside the legendary petrolhead haunt, the Ace Cafe.
That's a loyal wife, man.
Oh, no, and done the picnic basket before I even got out of bed.
Okay, that's cool.
The club are preparing to travel in convoy to their much-anticipated debut outing at the Bicester Scramble car show.
Everyone's looking revved up for the event. It's going to be an awesome day.
Good morning.
Hello.
Set within the beautiful 400-acre former RAF training station, the Bicester Scramble is a quarterly classic car show. A chance for vintage car enthusiasts to live, breathe and experience historical motoring. The club's been offered a prime spot to show off their freshly tinkered classics in all their glory.
For a classic car, this is home, and I feel really, really good to be here.
And Colin's brought along his own classic, a near mint condition 1977 Triumph Stag, otherwise known as the Duchess.
I'd get the car in and get it cleaned up, and then I could go around and have a look at the rest of the cars around there. If I don't do this now, it just won't happen. And I'll be walking around thinking I've left my car looking filthy.
Yeah, we're sorting it out.
Oh, you're sorting it?
I'm just trying to get the car.
It needed a good little run like this, you know, because most of the time it's just inner London, outer London, you know.
We're here now, we've settled. You know, cars are in the right place, space, etc., etc. So what do? Go take a look, see what's here?
That's a proper thing. I mean, the tires look like they could grip sideways. They could grip the sides of walls. I mean, look.
No, you are right though, isn't it?
Yeah, it would. Oh my God. I would definitely have one of these. You can actually drive this thing. If I had a really big house and lots of land, I would have one of these for just going around.
It might not be a classic, but there's one car that's caught Colin's attention.
I've just touched a $2 million car.
You scraped the bugger as well.
No. I just caressed it. The Rosso Corsa Ferrari, that is gorgeous. I look at this, I don't get it with that.
Listen, it's a standalone company that have fought and still held up against the big boys. If I worked hard for the next 5 years, I could afford one of these.
I reckon if I work hard, I may be able to afford a set of ceramic discs.
These are on the second-hand market now at affordable prices.
Yeah, but I'm not interested.
Thanks to the Tinker Day, around 20 club members have made it to today's event, including lots of familiar faces.
This is now working. I love this car.
Seems Chukuma's horn's still working.
I wash and I polish.
And although Calvin's still waiting on his replacement exhaust boxes to be fitted, he's hopeful his customised Jensen Interceptor will still turn a few heads.
It gets a lot of attention, so yeah, it's great being out of it sometimes and just let people see what the cars are about. It's all part of my life. Couldn't wish for anything better.
It's just been fantastic introducing ourselves to the Bicester Scramble.
We've had a nice day, haven't we?
Oh, what? Has it? It's been off the chart.
It's the end of another Afro Classics day out.
Yeah, well, it's a Tinker Day without the tools.
A Tinker Day without the tools.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, my word.
Nick, in fact, we've had a great day down there today.
Have a look. It's finally all done, all sprayed. All the clips are in, all together, fitted.